Have you ever wondered how fast is too fast when you're harvesting? Yeah, me too. How's it going, everybody? Driver 53 here, and today we are going to find out exactly how fast is too fast when you're doing fast farming with one of these awesome Colossus harvesters right here. Now, the reason I'm using a Colossus instead of the Reaper 2000 is because the Reaper 2000 only goes 29 miles an hour. And a lot of people have been commenting on my last video where I looked at the Colossus versus the Reaper that 30 is as fast as you could go before you start missing crop. So we're going to test that out today. I'm not saying they're wrong. I just want to test it out because I've got four different harvesters here. This one is set up at 29 miles an hour. The next one is at 43. Then we've got a 70 mile or 77 mile an hour harvester, the yellow one down there, but it's got a 60 mile an hour header on it. Then the last one, the red one, is a 77 miles an hour, but it's using the headers tool height control for headers mod, which means that the header is going to allow it go 77 miles an hour. So to get started, once again, I'm going to turn the harvester on, just hire a worker, and then I'm going to go over to the next one, and I'm going to do the exact same thing. It's already on. Let's hire a worker. Here we go. It's turned on. Hire that worker. And the last one right here, we're going to turn it on and hire the worker. Now, on this one, you can see that it is going to stay raised up. The other one's dropped down, but I'm going to get out of here because there might be an FPS issue with this also. I'm going to stand right here the entire time, so we're getting a very accurate reading. When all of my workers are down at the other end, we're going to take a look at the results, and you can see how much faster these other two are going right here. Man, they are just blowing by these slower ones. It is awesome, guys. All right, all of my workers are down at the other end, and I'm not sure exactly what happened here with this red one. I think the speed might have got to him a little bit, and I am using a mod right here called Easy Dev so I can get around a little bit better and take some better images and different things like that of what's going on, and I can reset the fields really easy. So that's that, and store deliveries are the only two PC mods that I've got on here right now. Everything else is a cross-platform mod. So here we are taking a look, and yeah, that harvester definitely had a problem. I do not know what was going on with it, but even back here, they were missing quite a bit. Now, this is 77 miles an hour estimated because I don't know exactly how far they got. Now, this one right here was the 60 miles an hour. Yes, this one, this is 43 miles an hour, y'all, and there is zero crop that's missed. This is 29. So my question is, somewhere between 43 and 60 is where we started having the problem. I got to find out exactly where that was at. All right, so I've got the harvester right now that is got the 60 miles an hour head on it, and I'm going to go ahead and set the cruise control at 50 miles an hour because I figure that's a really good starting point, right? It's kind of in the middle, and it's a good number. I should probably go with 53, but we're going to go with 50 right here. So once again, hire a worker. This time, I'm going to stay here with this one, and we're going to see what is happening. Now, I do have straw turned on as well because I figure, you know what, we might as well get the worst thing if there is something happening. Okay, so check that. We are already missing it. So the cool thing is I can turn this down to like 46. I mean, that's a good number right there, right? Okay. I'm not seeing anything happening here at 46, 47 miles an hour. Let's go ahead and crank this up to 47. Anything happening here? All right, we're starting to see just a little bit there at 47. We got one little patch that came out. Okay. And then what about 48? Maybe 48. I mean, every once in a while you get just that little bit of a glitch maybe that's happening. All right, I'm not seeing anything at 48. Let's do the flipper out here and I'll come back and we'll show you 49. All right, so I've got this thing set at 49 now. We're getting ready to get to that speed. All right, there's 49. You might see a little bit of a flicker of 50. All right, so 49 does look like it's actually throwing down quite a bit. So let's drop this back down to 48 and see if we have anything happening here. And I don't see it. I mean, I really don't see anything here happening at 48. Now, this field is relatively, oh, there was one right there. Now, this field is relatively flat. All right, so you're not dealing with a whole lot of terrain changes. So maybe 47? 47 is the way to go, maybe. And it's still going to go 48. I think that's a good number. All right, so I think 47, 48 is a really good number. Now, I'm curious, what happened with this guy here? All right, I've got this set on 77 miles again, and let's see exactly where the issue. Now, I know that we're already having, oh, that was a big bump, and it looks like the harvester's just getting really squirrely. All right, so if you've got any type of terrain issues going on at all, you need to make sure to crank this down. So let's go ahead and bring this one down again because it does have a different header on it. Let's take this to 47. again and see if we could get anything different to happen here. Now, this is the tool height control for harvesters or headers. And then the other one that we were just looking at is still using the Colossus header, but we've toned it down to 47 miles an hour. All right, so right here at 47, I don't see an issue. Let's go ahead and crank this up to 48. All right, and right off the bat, we had a little bit of an issue, but that could be okay. Yeah, there was a second one right there, a third one. All right, so it appears that 47 is the fastest that you could harvest wheat, and not have any problems. And the reason I said wheat, because we also need to take a look at corn. This right here is a 12-meter header, and I'm over here in the cornfield doing 47 miles an hour. Now, this field is a little bit more terrain to it. All right. So what I want to do is just go ahead and drive around here a little bit at 47 miles an hour. I don't think we're having any problem. I don't see anything at all being missed. So let's go ahead and turn this corner. I should have a nice long stretch here. Let's go ahead and crank this up to, I don't know, 55 and see if we can get anything to happen here. All right, we're doing 55 now in the corn header that's 12 meters wide. That's important. All right. So let's keep going. I'm not seeing anything at all. All right, so let's go ahead and crank this up to 60. All right, there's 60 right there. I'm going to go ahead and make this turn. And I'm still not seeing anything. I think with the other one, we would definitely already have missed crop. And I don't see any crop back there at all that is being missed. So now this is 60 miles an hour. Let's go ahead and go up to 65. All right, there we go. 5 miles an hour more. All right, I don't see anything at all. I mean, these are some other passes that I've already done right here, trying to get over to the other side and stuff. So let's go ahead and turn. We'll go across. All right, so we're going to be going straight on with it. Let's go up to 70 and see what happened. And you guys can see that my steering as I'm trying to do that is not the greatest. All right, so 70 miles an hour. I don't see any crop that is being missed. And I think I'm going to have to make a turn here. Yep. All right, let's go ahead and make a turn. Head straight back this way right here. Now let's crank this all the way up. 77 miles an hour, the fastest that this harvester will go. Let's see how fast we could actually get it to. Now we're doing 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, and it finally started to skip. Finally started to skip. I don't know if you guys saw that one little section right there. That one little bit. All right, let's go back over here. Well, actually, let's look at our map here. You guys can see this right here. I actually started right here, came across, around, down here, across like this, right there. That was the only bit of crop that I missed. We ended up going 77 miles an hour here with this header. Now, this is only a 12-meter header. I wonder, since the other ones are almost 14 meters, can we replicate this with a 12-meter header over there and be able to actually go faster and cover more ground? All right, so I found one of these right here, the 40-foot Massey Ferguson. This is the Dynaflex 9255 40-foot. So we're going to go ahead and just get out here and just go ahead and go to town. That's right. So 47 miles an hour. This is what we could do before without any issue. So I'm going to get up to that speed, and then we're going to start increasing it by a few miles an hour all the way up. All right, so 48 miles an hour, still not having any problems. All right, let's go to 55 and start seeing if we have anything. I mean, right off the bat before, we could see that we were actually having problems. So, yeah, I don't have any problem here at all. We're up to 60 now. All right, we're still going, no problem. All right, let's go up to 65. All right, I don't see any problem there. Let's go ahead and make this turn. We'll go to 70 and then 75. All right, so I'm flipping around here. Hopefully, we're going to keep our speed up. All right, we're at 60. All right, I'm going to go ahead and raise this up to 70 now. There we go. Oh, I saw just a little bit. That could have been because I was turning the harvester just a little bit. All right, 71 miles an hour. Then we're going to 77, fully maxing this thing out. And y'all, take a look at that. We don't have any crop being missed. That's beautiful. So it looks like the magic combination is going to be the fastest harvester you could get, which is 70 miles an hour right now. And then one of these 12-meter headers, guys. I mean, yes, we did just miss a little bit right there, but for the most part, this is working really, really well. That's going to be it for today, everybody. If you enjoyed the video or learned something today, go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you would. If you want to stay up to date on my future testing and mod showcase videos here on the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell too. And while you're waiting on those future videos, go and check out one of these two right here. Have a great day, night, evening, everybody. Until next time, this is Driver53, signing off.